What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Dynamite review. But before we actually get into this review, I want to make sure to tell everybody to go out there and check out the AEW Worlds in Review, myself, Straight Face 40, and Black Shaggy, as we talked about the pay-per-view from last Saturday. So, yeah, definitely go check out that review that is uploaded online right now. But let's get right into it. AEW Dynamite. Newark, New Jersey, as we kicked it off with a promo from Samoa Joe, which was from last Saturday, basically talking about him, basically the new AEW World Champion now. He is Samoa Joe. He's the AEW World Champion. No one is going to take this from him. And that Joe took everything from in front of MJF and his friends and family. So, yeah, he might be a scumbag, but he's a heartless son of a bitch and whatnot. So, great promo from Samoa Joe as usual. But next, we do kick off with the new faction of Adam Cole, the Devil, and I guess now they're called the Undisputed Kingdom. Adam Cole did have his regular theme song, but then had a dark version of it. So I'm thinking like just another version of the Undisputed Era in a way now. I'm starting to think because Adam Cole, Wardlow, Roderick Strong, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett. Adam Cole's still on crutches, which I'm still wondering. I guess he's going to be the leader, but he's not medically cleared yet, so he's just going to be telling these guys what to do. Adam Cole to have crutches going to the ring, basically sitting in a chair to cut a promo. As Strong says, he's his best friend, and he says, "You guys don't want to have sympathy for me." And, how can you be shocked, okay? MJF has had so many enemies and ran his mouth all the time, has done many horrible things in AEW. So, if that makes me the bad guy, then I need to buy a first-class ticket to hell, basically. He said MJF's a narcissist, and most of the locker room, the fans, and Tony Khan will eventually thank him. MJF is never going to come back here. He is gone. Basically says, we're taking over now. MJF would have done the same thing to him if needed, but he beat him to the punch, so we don't need him. He is gone, and that everything, he sacrificed everything, okay, for this whole friendship. Even broke his ankle, and now you all want to cheer for him and stuff, and that his world title reign is over. Cole has saved it too many times now, and now is about destroying him. You have to rip out his heart and whatnot. I noticed some shut the fuck up chants, and basically talked about, the kingdom is alive. They're the Ring of Honor tag champions. They can hold him now. Strong's going to go after the AEW International belt. Wardlow is finally in a group that respect him, and I guess we'll go after the world title now at some point. But Cole basically said, when the time is right, and when he's 100% healed, Wardlow will give up his title shot to give it to Adam Cole, which Wardlow did agree with that. Cole basically said, it was a pleasure doing business with Samoa Joe, and he hopes Joe isn't the champion by the time Wardlow gets a title shot, because it's gonna suck to hurt one of his friends and everything. But the Undisputed Kingdom is a new chapter in AEW, and we're taking over Baby. But one thing to say about this promo is this. It was a good promo. It made sense from Adam Cole, given his logic of it. I do question with Wardlow in a way, which I feel like he will turn on Adam Cole at some point now when he's healed, since Cole said Wardlow will give up his title shot just to give it to me. Because honestly, looking at this whole devil thing at first, I'm looking at Wardlow like, why is he back to listen to somebody again? I do feel like they still have royally messed up Wardlow in a way from a booking standpoint, especially when this guy was over as hell at one point. Some would say damn near Goldberg and the next Batista, and now they got him just kind of being the second, third, fourth fiddle to another guy he's listening to again, just like MJF. So it was kind of interesting to hear that. Jay White's music hit then, basically talked he was attacked by the devil and everything, and he's a big fan of Cole, what he did to MJF, but you guys attacked me, and he says I didn't come alone. The rest of the Bullet Club Gold came out, the Gun Club then. They ended up attacking the Undisputed Kingdom. And as the brawl went on, the Acclaim, since they were attacked also by the Devil guys, they came out then for the save. Bullet Club Gold and Acclaim basically they were going to shake hands, but they didn't. So obviously something's going to happen at this point, or whoever else the Devil guys attack, everybody wants payback on them right now. So look at the Acclaimed and Bullet Club Gold. They want payback, but a good segment to kick off the entire show with Cole's promo. So We'll see where this goes. As for MJF, I don't think he's going to the WWE. I think this is just to write him off TV right now until he gets healed from his injuries he's already suffered. Like, come on, this guy has kind of been working hurt anyways, even at the pay-per-view too. So you won't really be seeing MJF for a while. But no, unless this whole bidding war of 2024 thing is true, I don't think he's going to the WWE right now. Maybe, I'm not sure. But right now, no. As they went through the card for the rest of the night, they went to Dante Martin versus Orange Cassidy for the AEW International title. I don't really care because I swear to God, AEW would start off with this damn belt. It's the pocket, guys. I can't really take this match seriously as it is anyway. So it is what it is. Cassidy won. I'm not surprised. And then what? Hook and Danhausen are out there, and Darius and Action Andretti. But the next, Private Party's music hits, and Mark Quinn is back. Private Party is back together. Um, y'all been missing Flavor, Excitement, and whatnot. And it says they're coming after everybody. FTR, Young Bucks, even the Hardys, and Private Party is back, and we're taking over again. Okay, one thing I will say, I didn't kind of get why everybody just kind of stood around while Private Party cut the promo. I'm glad to see Private Party back. Mark Quinn has been gone for, I don't even know how long at this point. Isaiah Cassidy there was just literally being a job guy and damn near buried in a way with the Hardys doing the whole Brother Zay thing, which I didn't understand where it was going at this point. So I hope Private Party gets a push. It looks like something will be happening because a lot of people thought these guys would have been something a few years ago when they beat the Young Bucks at one time on Dynamite, but nothing ever happened after that. They literally just became job guys at that point. And then one got hurt, and then another one's been getting just jobbing, which is kind of crazy to be calling the Hardys jobbers now, but that's really what they are, unfortunately. And shit, no wonder they're mad at their booking right now themselves. So that does tell you something. But yeah, Mark Quinn is back. Private Party is back. So hopefully something will happen with these guys now, because they have been gone for the longest, and Cassie just been taking L left from right. But he's out of that whole Brother Zay thing. So we'll see what happens. Tony Storm was in the back with Luther, saying she won't be sticking around for the whole Mariah May debut, and that she's going to have a seance in New York, but she doesn't like being in New Jersey, so she's going to go to New York now. Swerve talked about he's going to be winning gold soon enough. Mariah May went against Queen Aminata. Mariah May making her debut. I'm assuming Queen Aminata is from Jersey, because she was pretty over in this match. Looking at some of the reaction, the people were behind her. So I don't know a lot about Queen Aminata. I've seen a few things here and there, but she was pretty over in this whole thing. But this was Mariah May's debut, so Mariah May won from here. She got on the mic saying, it's her dream to be here, and now it's surreal being in an AEW ring. And it's hope that Tony Storm is proud of her. This is her time now. But then next thing you know, Deonna Purrazzo, now making her AEW debut. They only said she was the Ring of Honor Women's Champion. I guess they forgot she was also I should be saying now, TNA Knockouts Champion now. I should be saying since TNA again. But Deonna Purrazzo here making her debut. She is from Jersey, the Virtuosa. Fans chanted Deonna. She basically said that Tony Storm doesn't want to be here. And what Mariah May said, this is my time right now. But Deonna said, I am all elite. And this is the age of the Virtuosa. Fans chanted New Jersey. And whatnot. Mariah said she's not the messenger. Slap Purrazzo, but Deonna ended up kicking her out of the ring. So, it's good to see Deonna Purrazzo here. I had a feeling she was going to be going somewhere anyways. I had noticed she didn't really re-sign back with TNA, as that's going to be starting up soon. But then again, I don't really know what else she has to prove in, Impact TNA. I will say one thing, because a lot of people thought she was going back to WWE too, or probably entering the Rumble maybe, but I don't think that is now. She's with AEW. I will say, you have to give Deonna Purrazzo a lot of credit, though, because let's remember, she was in NXT really not that long, got released, reinvented herself, became a pretty big star in Impact, Knockouts champion, put on some hell of great matches. Like I said, held the Knockouts title and the Ring of Honor Women's title and the Reign of the Reina title. I know that. Deonna had a lot of great matches. I'm not gonna go through every single one, but from Mickie James to a Trinity, to Jordan Grace, Slamovich, several people down there in Impact. But good for her. Obviously, more money, of course, and whatnot. I'm sure they're paying Deonna. I do worry about her booking when it comes to the AEW's women division because it's booked like crap and it still is right now. But she is really Deonna Purrazzo is very good. Okay, Purrazzo is great. So I'm glad to see her doing something different because, like I said before, I don't think she had anything else to accomplish in TNA. She'd been the champion for a long time. Like I said, put on hella matches, been the Knockouts Tag Team Champion. So yeah, I think the last time I saw her was when I was around Impact. So, when they were in Chicago. So good to see her here. I know a lot of people were expecting. I'm sure obviously the rumors of Mercedes Monet, Sasha, whatever you want to call her right now. I don't know. Okay. I know they said it's heavily rumored or it's bound to happen. I'm not sure. Hey, if not tonight, maybe Collision. I don't know. But then again, some people think this is a work and a ruse anyway for her to be in WWE. But a lot of people think she was actually coming tonight. But no. Next though, Christian Cage came out with the Waynes and Kill Switch. Shayna Wayne, good lord, she's on the microphone. He says you all need to respect Christian Cage. How dare you and all of that. But Christian got the mic and basically said, I'd like to think this victory at World's End. Basically, I put the final nail in the coffin for Edge. And, he thanked his prodigy and whatnot and Shayna, but he like to thank himself. Basically, Killswitch looks dejected. Fans chanted Luchasaurus then, which is seemed to get over it. I'm sure they're going to have Luchasaurus turn him at some point as the fans are getting behind him. But Christian Cage basically said, I am 2-0 against Edge. I don't have to, he needs to get in the back of the line. I am the greatest TNT champion. I've reinvented this title. I have, Edge grew up without a father and whatnot. His mom is not going to win us, but I am now superior to him. We left it all in the ring. We could have said we left our souls, but Christian says he doesn't have a soul. That's why he's still the TNT champion. And now no one is going to take this belt from him, basically. Van Shannon Luchasaurus again, and then Christian went on to say his name is Killswitch. We are the patriarchy. We run AEW. We're the faces of AEW, and we will run it forever. So, great promo from Christian as usual. Ruby, Saraya, and Harley Cameron now, I guess, is now part of this whole... What is this group called again? Wow, I can't believe I forgot what this group is called with Paige and crew. I don't even remember. Wow, it actually slipped my mind. I don't even remember what this group is called. I don't know. I don't know why. It just really slipped. The Outcast. Wow, I can't believe that really slipped from my mind. But I don't know what's going on here. Ruby said, we trusted another blonde before and she went crazy on them. And now I don't know what Harley Cameron's supposed to be. She had a butcher knife last week. She's supposed to be a psychopath now or something. I don't know. So last time we're having QTV and she was rapping and stuff. So I don't know. Next, I thought was one of the best matches of the night was Konosuke Takeshita versus Darby Allin. I thought this was brutal. Them German suplexes he did on Darby, ragdolling Darby was brutal as hell. Okay, that was some brutal stuff. Takeshita won though with the big knee. Hopefully Takeshita will be getting some spotlight and getting a push because I swear to God that these Don Callis family guys have literally disappeared at this point. I don't watch Rampage, so I don't know what's really going on. But maybe now they're going to look like they're going to be doing something with him again, especially with a win over Darby because it's like they had him win over Kenny, but nothing really happened after that. But looks like something may be going now. In the back, though, the Don Callis end up, start challenging Sting. Since Sting is like 25-0 in AEW. He said that Hobbs or Katesha or maybe it's a tag match next week, are going to break that record now. Eddie Kingston, who has 3 title belts, Ring of Honor, NJPW Strong Champion, and the Continental Classic title, which this is a fatal 4-way. I guess they're just going to have a regular match. As we explained this morning in a review of how this whole thing was going to work, especially Black Shaggy kind of knew how this was going to go, but it was a fatal 4-way with El Hijo de Vikingo, Trent Beretta, Brian Keith, and Brian Cage in a fatal 4-way. I don't have much to say about this. I don't really care, given I've said this is all they have for Eddie Kingston. One, Brian Cage loses all the time, so it's just kind of hard to get behind. I mean, I like Brian Cage, but it's not like they haven't done anything with him. Brian Keith, I'm somewhat interested in from the few times I've seen him with this whole bounty hunter thing. Trent Beretta, I don't care. I do not care at all. And he's been getting a lot of title shots in different places lately, but I do not care. El Hijo de Vikingo, it is what it is. I don't kind of care either. The guy can do some crazy flips and stuff, but that's kind of it. Just a lot of flips and everything. None against him, but that's kind of what it is right now. Trent Beretta ended up winning this, and I don't think the crowd really cared if Trent won because we know he's not gonna win. Okay, we know he's wet. Now he may get a few near falls here and there, but come on, how many people really take Trent Beretta seriously, especially with the gimmick and group he's in too? So who cares? And I actually like Trent Beretta, but given he's been associated with for the longest time, it's like, is he that much of a threat to Eddie Kingston? Like, really think about that. Does anybody care that he won? Like seriously, I really do. How many people really believe he's gonna be Eddie here? Think about that. Really think about that. I don't know. Matt Menard was about to get interviewed till Hangman Page just happened to come out of nowhere, basically talking about Samoa Joe and all these devil guys attacked him and put him through a car windshield. He wants to fight somebody, so he's looking for anybody to fight tonight. But in the main event, we did get Swerve versus Daniel Garcia, a battle of dances, I would say. But a good match, though. I think probably the worst thing in this match was the whole table slip that happened with the. I guess they were trying to do what was it, like a sharpshooter, and they slipped off the table, and immediately you heard "you fucked up" chants after that. So they had him just getting back up and getting in the ring, and then it was basically a whole bunch of finishes damn near at that point. Swerve got the JML driver for the win. He's gonna shake Garcia's hand, but Nana low blowed him. Matt Menard tried to attack Swerve, but he got kicked in the nuts too. Nana said he's the next AEW World Champion. But then Hangman Page came out. I was hoping we'd be done with this whole feud, but basically him and Swerve start brawling again, and the crowd someone went nuts for it, so they just brawled with each other, and that ended off the show. So yeah, that's basically what happened. Other than that, I thought the show wasn't bad. Maybe hopefully things will turn around for AEW right now, but it hasn't been good. It really hasn't been good lately, okay? From a booking standpoint, from many standpoints with AEW, from just the pay-per-view or people leaving or what Andrade, I know he put out a statement today, so he's basically up out of here. And then people wonder if they're going to get Mercedes Moné. I don't know if that's going to happen. And then if you want to count the Jericho controversy, which apparently now they said that Hausman dude is backtracking now. So apparently he may have just bullshitted himself. And, people, like I said, people are so easy to jump to conclusions nowadays without looking for evidence or proof first. But, hey, it's usually guilty until proven innocent nowadays. So, yes, people don't think and read or try to look up stuff or wait before, jumping to conclusions, but that's a different story for another time. All right. But yeah, Dynamite though. Like I said, Deonna Purrazzo making her debut. I thought Konosuke versus Darby was probably the best thing on this show. What else? Obviously Adam Cole and the Undisputed Kingdom making their statement out there. Addressing everything that's been going down. Trying to think what else. Private Party also returning too. They're back. So there was a few noteworthy things going on Dynamite tonight post pay-per-view from World's End. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure this Saturday on Collision and whatnot, but a couple noteworthy things on Dynamite tonight. Other than that, though, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at HoodieKnight890. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys then. I will probably do a Wrestle Kingdom review tomorrow if there's enough time. I don't know when I'm going to watch Wrestle Kingdom. I'm not going to stay up till 3, 4 in the morning to watch that show. I will probably catch it the next day, but I got to make sure I avoid the internet and all the spoilers. So I do believe I am going to review Wrestle Kingdom, though. So I am looking forward to the show, and there's a pretty good card on there. To what I've seen, obviously I know a lot of people are most likely wanting to see Danielson versus Okada and Sonata versus Naito for the IWGP World Title, and they got that IWGP Global Title that was just made. Why they don't bring the Intercontinental back, I don't know. But hey, we'll save more New Japan when that next review happens. All right. So yeah, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all then. Peace out.